UPC Ireland is part of the European division of parent company and international cable operator Liberty Global Incorporated, and is currently the largest digital cable television provider to nearly 1 million customers within the Irish market. Liberty Global have selected Samsung Horizon as their system of choice for their TV cable and broadband service. Samsung is a Korean conglomerate with a global focus and gross revenue of 268 billion in 2012, comprising 80 companies across construction, consumer electronics, financial services, shipbuilding and medical services. The Horizon system was a number of years in the research, design and prototyping stage prior to its first release on a test basis in the Netherlands in September 2012. It could be described as the next generation of UPC's product range, as it brings together television, broadband and telephone services. Both the system and the service provider experienced many problems in the early months of its release in the Netherlands, which resulted in a substantial number of repeated complaints about the performance of the service and on the set-top box itself. In fact, the number and persistence of the complaints prompted the Dutch Consumer Commission to put together a dedicated panel to handle all the issues about the Horizon-based TV service. This piqued the interest of the researchers and prompted us to look into the Horizon system in greater detail. Briefly, the UPC service in conjunction with Horizon Box has the following features: all your TV, broadband and phone services in one system, the ability to record 4 programs at once, multi-device viewing, automated suggestions for TV shows you like based upon your viewing experiences, offers 19 HD channels and 120 megabytes of unlimited broadband. In terms of viewing the system, the researchers sought to build a balanced view while being cognizant of our familiarity with the service. We did not want our experiences to bias those of the subject users being observed, nor did we want our experiences to be discounted entirely either. In keeping with this sentiment, the researchers picked 4 IDEO card methods which were representative of the 4 main IDEO categories, being look, learn, ask and try. This applied a weighting of 25% on the researchers' own experiences and a corresponding weighting of other users' experiences of 75% in order to reduce the instance of researcher bias from our findings. The 4 main methods chosen were 1. Try it yourself, 2. Flow analysis, 3. Shadowing and 4. Surveys and questionnaires. In approaching the system design, the researchers conducted an online questionnaire to gauge user requirements in watching television through such systems, the results of which you should be able to see now on screen. The initial results of our online survey pointed towards users requiring a mixture of both graphic user interface or GUI and functional requirements of their system. For the purposes of our research, we chose to concentrate more on what we could do with the GUI as a quick solution or patch to the system, as opposed to investigating any development issues such as the current inability to sync with Android software. The researchers chose to focus on the top 2 GUI requirements of the system highlighted in the table above, where we felt immediate improvements could be made in removing redundant or unnecessary steps in the process. In our final screenshot here, you can see a sample of what we propose for the system in terms of improving people's browsing experience by removing redundant steps, or certainly those which do not add any value. Ryan Rossler Consulting Solutions are currently in the process of making further suggested improvements to system processes, which will be available in our full report. Who knows what the future holds for the Horizon system.